Hey guys, welcome back to another one of our reviews brought to you by my inability to accept the fact that you, the viewer, could probably find a better way of spending your time watching paint dry or stapling your balls to the side of your leg. All jokes aside, we are reviewing the first film in the John Wick series today. Unfortunately for us, we couldn't get any of our local hospitals or gun shops to sponsor this video, but this won't deter us away from providing you our opinions that are about as useful as a flat tire. Before getting to the contents of this review, guys, make sure you smash that subscribe button with your forehead so you can stay up to date with all of the recent uploads on the channel. We are currently in the middle of reviewing the Parasite TV series, so make sure you go and check those discussions as well. Whatever you choose to do, just make sure that next time you decide to rob someone's home, don't shoot the dog, please. John Wick tells a simple story that follows a retired hitman that goes by the name of, well, John Wick, who is currently grieving the death of his wife from a few days prior to the film's opening. Before her passing, she bought John Wick a puppy, which was to be delivered after her death because she believes that John needs something else to love besides his beautiful 1969 Mustang. After refusing to sell his car while out for dog food, a few Russian thugs track John back to his home, killing his dog, stealing the car, and making the mistake of leaving John alive. After finding out one of the thugs is the son of a crime lord named Vigo, he vows to stop at nothing to avenge the death of his dog, which at the end of the day is a representation, in his mind, of the love and hope shared between him and his wife. From this point forward, John proceeded to return to the workforce of death as the boogeyman, leaving countless bodies in his rampage for revenge against Vigo and his worthless shithead of a son. The story of this film plays out to answer the question of just how far will someone go who has nothing to lose, who is fueled and driven by love and grief to protect and avenge what they once held closest to their heart. When we think of what excellent writing in a film looks like, it's not often do we associate this with minimal dialogue, at least in my opinion. John Wick is a man of minimal words, letting slugs and hollow points represent the intense emotions he experiences internally. The world building around this idea of John being a silent widowmaker of mass destruction is told not always through word of mouth, but through the supporting character's body language and reactions. When Vigo's son Yusuf takes John's car to the garage to have the serial numbers removed and clean plates put on, the garage owner conveys nothing but pure fear as he looks at the nightmare on four wheels that rolled into the shop. After striking Yusuf, Vigo calls the garage owner and demands to know why. After being informed of his son's major fuck-up, the crime lord responds with only a simple, "Oh," and hangs up. Even when Vigo calls John to plead and negotiate the conditions for forgiveness of his son's actions, John hangs up without a word. Vigo is then asked by his right-hand man, "What did John say?" To which Vigo responds chokingly, "He said enough." It's moments like this throughout the film that really begin to paint the chaotic picture of what a monster John really is, and it does so with elegance. Speaking of supporting characters, performances from all actors in this movie have to be praised for the wonderful job they did. Keanu Reeves completely transforms into the legendary assassin role he has been cast to play, and it could be said he did so effortlessly. Ian Shane and Lance Reddick assumed their roles perfectly as the underground hotel manager and assistant, capturing the essence of calm and collected friendly faces, dashed with just a touch of dangerous and unpredictable hints in their personality. With another star appearance from Willem Dafoe, who as expected delivers a delightful and sinister performance as a fellow friend and colleague of John's. I can't really find much to complain about with this film's acting without feeling like I'm grasping or reaching for the sake of having something to bitch about. Great action movies are not defined by loud explosions or heavy amounts of CGI, but by how effectively a director can demonstrate his ability to tie together exceptional camera work, choreography, stunt teams, and the journey of a protagonist. The time I invested into watching the movie left me in a constant state of excitement, finding myself relentlessly yelling for joy and clapping my hands together with each tasteful kill to add to the body count. Every movement is precisely coordinated and tightly executed. Each bullet fleshed from a steel barrel finds its exact mark without exceptions. We are delivered intense kills in every possible way, and if you can think of it, John Wick does it. We get headshots, eye shots, toe shots, money shots, knives to the head, to the throat, to the traps, and to the thighs. Bodies are thrown off of 3-story balconies and ragdolled across parking lots as they are pummeled by vehicles. Common thug henchmen are set ablaze like candles on a birthday cake. We are delivered nightclub gunfights that are highlighted with flashing neon lights and dubstep music that guide the rhythm of the destruction John lays in his path. With New York as our setting, it's an endless playground for mayhem. This movie really provides unique locations such as port docks doubling as safe houses, Catholic churches fronting as vaults for crime syndicates, and helicopter pads where we get a bare-knuckle final showdown that's beautifully shot in a cinematic downpour. While I'm sure Lionsgate Film entrusted a financial budget that was suitable for the film, it's very clear that the director of John Wick spared no expense. John Wick is a perfect ballet of bullets and carnage, woven together beautifully to the rhythm of death and dedication. From the highly technical, choreographed gunfights to the excellent blending of tension and pacing, John Wick truly delivers on the promise of a realistic, unstoppable force. I feel very comfortable giving this film an 8.5 due to excellent storytelling and world building without hand-feeding us direct details, as well as offering a pure adrenaline rush through fast-paced action that found me white-knuckle gripping the arm of my seat. Over a decade later, John Wick to me still stands as one of the more important staples that define the action genre. Much like Mr. Wick himself, the film's sheer will and commitment to the art of violence have left it as a timeless classic that fans will continue to enjoy for the next couple decades. Thanks for tuning in and listening to this review. I hope you guys found just a little bit of enjoyment in what you heard. And if you have any recommendations, criticisms, or observations of the film that I may have missed, make sure you leave those comments down below. I enjoy discussing film equally as much as I do watching it, so hopefully this channel brings you just a bit of value or happiness to your day. As always guys, please make sure to stay safe out there, and more importantly, stay munchin', stay crunchin', and I hope we see you next time. This is Swimming in Popcorn, signing off.